Welcome back to Oil Camp. Today we are talking about peppermint. So peppermint is a very invigorating oil. This is my peppermint. I go through this a lot, so I'm just going to bring up my PowerPoint right away and we're going to get right into it. Here we go. All right, and get back here. Okay, so I just listed a conglomeration of ways that you can use peppermint essential oil. This is, like I said, very invigorating. When you wake up in the morning, if you're feeling groggy, feeling like you can't get moving, take a couple drops of this, put it in the palms of your hands, cup it over your nose, and inhale it very deeply. You're going to immediately feel like you're awake, alive. This oil is very oxygenating, so it's going to get you moving. I like to personally mix this with wild orange, put that in my diffuser. You could put it in your bathroom or wherever you're getting ready, just to kind of get you moving in the morning. In our house, we use this a lot for headaches or head and neck tension. So what I like to do is I have this in a roller bottle already, and you could take that roller bottle and roll it right on your temples. I like to put it back more into my hairline. If you're going to get this oil close to your eyes are going to start watering. It's very strong. Do not get it in your eyes. It is inevitable to happen because you might touch it and touch your eyes. It's going to burn. So do not use water on a washcloth. Use any sort of an oil that you have. Put it on a wash rag or a tissue and wipe your eye. That way it's going to pull that oils together. They're going to connect, or it's like oil and oil versus oil and water. So another one is cooling, applying to the back of your neck or up and down your spine. My husband, in the summertime, he carries a spray bottle of peppermint and water. He'll spray it on the back of his neck to keep him cool throughout the day. The kids, if they have a fever, one thing we know about fevers is it's our body's defense mechanism of trying to get rid of whatever virus or bacterial infection our body is fighting. So it's our body's own natural defense to get rid of whatever's going on. It's best to let your body fight that. We know we don't want a fever to get too high, and we want to keep that controlled. But what we want to do, especially for our little ones and in ourselves too, is keeping ourselves comfortable. So taking that peppermint roller bottle, or just a peppermint diluted with coconut oil or grapeseed oil, rubbing that up and down the spine every 15 to 30 minutes, that's going to help reduce the body temperature and feel like you're not burning up. So I always do that for the kids. I can put it on the bottoms of their feet, on the back of their head and their spine. And typically we do not have to turn to Motrin or Tylenol or something else to keep their fever down. But head and neck tension, this is a really big one. With work, get a lot of shoulder and neck tension. So I guess I carry a lot of my stress right here. Putting the peppermint roller bottle on my neck and shoulders really helps to calm and soothe that. I also like wintergreen for that. Any of your really menthol or minty oils are going to be very relieving to that. Digestive issues. So you've heard of drinking peppermint tea for a soothing and upset stomach. Try 1 drop of peppermint essential oil. This is doTERRA peppermint essential oil. That's equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So the herbal form, a lot of people are familiar and comfortable with that, but the essential oil form is 50 to 70 times more potent than the herbal form. So like I said, 1 drop of doTERRA peppermint is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So that's huge. I would much rather just have 1 drop of tea or 1 drop of peppermint in a hot, warm water. So that's the thing, is these oils are so potent. You need such little amount. And you might say that, they're expensive or I can't afford that, but you're only using 1 drop. This 1 drop of peppermint might cost me 5 cents. Okay, I can afford 5 cents. When you buy a pack of peppermint tea, herbal tea, I don't know, it might be 50 cents a pack. So you're going to spend 50 cents a pack on some tea. And some people might just like to drink the tea. But I'm getting the same effect with peppermint essential oil. And I can cook with it. I can use it for respiratory function. I can use it for cooling, invigorating, nausea, head and neck tension. I have a really awesome recipe, and I'm going to post it today. It's peppermint oil essential, or essential oil peppermint brownies. They are amazing. They're black bean brownies, but you can use this in cooking. I love it. All right, next here. What oil should I start with? Peppermint oil. This is a foundational one. This is actually doTERRA's #1 selling essential oil. It is so popular, so potent. Like I said, it's cooling for a fever, but you want to let your body fight that fever, so you're just keeping the body temperature down. Healthy respiratory system or function. Bug repellent. Mix this in a spray bottle with a little bit of vinegar, maybe some dish soap to, I forget what the word is right now, but to kind of just break it up, emulsify it. It's an emulsifier. And spray this around your doorways, especially in the fall when the spiders are starting to come in. This is going to repel ants and spiders. Big one, like I said, head and neck tension and relief, calming to your digestive tract. Definitely taking this internally, under the tongue, drinking it in your water, taking it in a veggie capsule. This is a beadlet. I love these beadlets. So this is 1/4 of a drop of oil. So take 1 drop, divide that into 1/4, and that's what these beadlets are. They look like tiny little fish eggs, but they're easy because you can carry them in your purse. They're very handy. Use them for a fresh breath. Use them if you have an upset stomach. If you need some uplifting, or if you're tired and need a little energy boost, these are perfect. And last slide here, this was some research that I found on peppermint. So this was a double-blind study, and they used locally applied peppermint essential oil versus 1,000 milligrams of acetaminophen, which first off, they no longer even give you 1,000 milligrams of acetaminophen over the counter. The FDA has taken that off the shelves because of how much liver damage it's caused, and changed that to only being able to hand out, or over the counter, 325 milligrams, because it puts so much strain on your liver. And ibuprofen is the same, but on your stomach and kidneys. So Tylenol actually was the #1 cause of liver failure in America, and you're only allowed to take that every 6 to 8 hours. So what, you take Tylenol or ibuprofen or whatever, and now you need to wait. You wait 6 to 8 hours and just see, maybe this is going to alleviate my headache or not. Well, why not, if you really feel the need, take that Tylenol, but also start using peppermint, rubbing that on your temples, rubbing it on the back of your neck and your shoulders, wherever you have that tension or discomfort, and use that in conjunction with essential oils and the pharmaceutical. There's no contraindication between that, and you can apply the essential oils every 15 to 30 minutes. I would rather do that, or what I do and what I would rather do is just start using the peppermint essential oil, and if I need to, in like another hour, then I can take the Tylenol, and most of the times I don't. So anyways, this double-blind study, they found that there was no significant difference between treating a patient with acetaminophen, 1,000 milligrams, or using just locally applied peppermint oil. So it's just, amazing to me that, when we actually give our body what we need, and pharmaceuticals, they're only treating the symptoms of whatever our problem is. Essential oils are really getting down to the root of the cause. And this is, whenever you have a headache or any sort of an issue, you need to look a little bit deeper and think, what is your body telling you? Why do you have a headache? Do you need sleep? Do you need to eat? Do you need more water? Are you carrying a lot of stress and burdens? Do you need to just take a step back and relax for a minute and just take a walk or take time to clear your head? But I hope this video was informative to you and gave you some ways to use and utilize peppermint essential oil. I'm going to be posting a couple do-it-yourself recipes today. One thing I really like, and I don't use this too often, but it's a sugar scrub and exfoliation. It's peppermint and lemon. I'm going to try to find that specific recipe and post it because I love it. Makes my skin feel very fresh and I guess like rejuvenated. So I hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about melaleuca.